What is good, everybody? Welcome back. About to bring you some My NBA series versus the San Antonio Spurs. We are in San Antonio for game number 35. One of our rivals. Let's see if we can get a win tonight. Without further ado, let's get into it.
On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At forward, Josh Green. At center, Dwight Powell. At guard, Tim Hardaway Jr. At forward, Christian Wood. At guard, Luka Doncic. The head coach of the visiting team is Jason Kidd. It's time to meet the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'1" guard, number 33, Trey Jones. 6'8", starting at forward, number 18, Isaiah Roby. 6'10", at center, number 5, Gorgie Jennings. 6'5" forward, number 24, Devin Vassell.
Going through the stanchion.
6'6", at forward, number 3, Keldon Johnson.
Why are they going behind the stanchion?
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Powell is out there with Wood, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Gorgie Day. And it's Roby in at the power forward. And Greg, it must add a little extra motivation for both these teams to end the year on this New Year's Eve on a winning note.
It does. I mean, but the atmosphere is special on New Year's Eve no matter what. The fans are excited. There are a lot of families in the crowd. And everyone's having fun. And the players can pick up on that energy.
Wood's range makes him really dangerous. He's effective as a floor spacer.
Jones, the best of Vassell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a three-point game. Cans the 12-footer.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Jones kicks to Vassell. Johnson outside. Jang with the screen for Johnson. Great D that time from Powell. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk to Greg Popovich.
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one. guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Dallas. And the shot goes down.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Now, here's Johnson. After Luka Doncic's miss. Now, here's Vassell. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot. Nice move. It's rebounded by Dallas. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting too.
Now here's Jang. Last game he had 13. Doncic with it. Now the pass to Hardaway. Shoots over Vassell. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Jones. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really shows the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Green, no luck. Spurs have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. The Mavericks pull it in. Wood's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson against Green, and they pick up 2. Green's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Spurs trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jones finds Vassell. Johnson down low. Powell's there. Johnson can't hit. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Primo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
The shot by Powell, no good. Spurs trail by 11. McDermott down low, guarded by Green. Nice move. And it's McDermott laying it in.
I think he's got to keep working on his interior game. Doug McDermott showing he wants to be more than just an outside shooter.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's San Antonio now. They trail by 11.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Fame.
Here's Primo, following the score by Dallas. Richardson gets a wide open look. It's not going to go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
McDermott can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 10. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Kleba. That one drops for him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Primo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Spurs trail by 12. Here's Primo. Kicks it out to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bates Dion. Pulls up on the wing. No good that time. And here's Wood outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here.
An assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Spurs trail by 15. On the court for Dallas here in the second. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Wood. Wood out there with Green, and it's Bertinason at the 5 down low.
Gorgie Jang doing a nice job getting the ball to the open teammate there. Nicely done.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Bates Diop, the pass to Vassell. Oh, good with the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And the shot goes in. 10 points for Christian Wood.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Bates Diop, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now Vassell, lock at 6. In the corner, it's Richardson. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Richardson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, the shot from Richardson.
High percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Clark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Johnson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Dinwiddie against Richardson. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, good to see Ntilikina square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these threes.
Richardson finds Jones. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Johnson for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now, here's Bertans. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bertans got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jones dishes to Johnson. Pass to Roby. Here's Richardson. Shoots over Dinwiddie. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Richardson. He had 10 points in the win against New York.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Spurs trail by 19. Outside, Jones. Jang with the screen for Johnson. Ntilikina with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
He kicks to Dinwiddie. Fires for 3. Rebound San Antonio. After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Richardson outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Hype Squad.
Both teams will make substitutions. .143 left in the first half of the game. Here's Ntilikina. Dinwiddie misses the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
There's Dinwiddie following the bucket by the Spurs. Powell down low. Makes it off the glass. Powell's got his first bucket in this one.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent. Powering through the contact.
Now, here's Vassell. Dinwiddie covering. Count it. Vassell's got 4 points this quarter.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Dinwiddie attacking. The shot missing. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the pass to Sohan. Spurs working the ball around now. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. McDermott's got his second bucket of the game to go.
An accurate shooter off the pass. McDermott feels comfortable firing as soon as he catches it.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Got it off off in time, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint. And if we can continue to do that, it puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. Always fun to follow the Rookie of the Year race.
You know, Shaq's lucky. The rookie race isn't an actual race, because he would never have won if it was an actual race, Ernie.
Well, excuse me, Kenny. I hope you know I ran like a 4.2 with a 40-yard dash.
Yeah, but I beat you to the board every single time.
Did the guy with the stopwatch forget to start it, or what was up? And
He
if we
didn't
turn
get
back
those.
to analyze that
Need to
first
get
half
started
of
or
action,
help.
safe to say it was full of
Pull that rim
Luka
down.
magic.
Look, I got to praise what he's doing. Playing with power, dominant in the lane. Almost looks as good as how I did. Almost.
Very generous of you to heap that praise on him, big fella. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know, Christian Wood has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Gorgie Dang. Then it's Jones. And it's Roby in at the 4 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Dallas. Johnson's shot is off.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
There's the triple. No good from Finney-Smith.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And finished off by James.
And if you're wondering why James shoots such a high percentage from the field, look no further than effort.
Here's Hardy. The rebound by the Spurs.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Jang, no luck.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Pinson. And a lot of
Dang!
So he'll shoot 2 here. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Like,
And
dang,
in terms
man.
of team
What
numbers,
y'all trying to do,
the free
man?
throw percentage is right at 74.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
That free throw, no good. And the Spurs making a change here. H. Diop's checked in. And then for Dallas, Christian Woods checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway comes in for Hardy. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. Johnson gets the bucket.
Clearly, Johnson is in attack mode tonight. He's going after shots and making a big effort for his team.
And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Here's Jones following the score by Dallas. Here's Jang.
Nope.
The shot, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Pinson. Doncic outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Doncic has got 10 points.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. Former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. First free throw is good. Richardson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Josh Green's checked in for Dallas. And so Jones nails both of them. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Doncic against Jones. Johnson outside. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The offensive rebound. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense.
Early fish shot in the green, he still
Look,
misses.
When the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in the package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
He's off on the second.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
On the wing, Doncic. He's got 12. Here's Powell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Spurs trail by 17. To the middle. Here's Zohan. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and extra jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 15. Here's Doncic. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 14 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Johnson. And Dallas also making the switch. Finney Smith's checked in. Here's Primo. A floater. Good D by Wood.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Finney Smith can't get
Really?
it to go.
Really?
Spurs trail by 17. Richardson outside. It's stolen by Green. Pick off in midair. And they're moving it up. Here's McDermott.
Push off.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Tell me that's not a push off.
The free throw line.
Whatever.
He's still trying to find his footing, but Doug McDermott is a great shooter, no question about that, but he needs to keep adding more to his game.
And the first one. Mavericks making a switch here. Bairton is checked in. And McDermott drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Sinks the triple.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something different.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And they double up Doncic. Over in the corner, Wood. No good on the three. Spurs trail by 16. Here's Primo. Here's Sohan. Good on the triple. Sohan's got 10 points.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Doncic kicks to Bertans. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. 1:30 left in the third. Passes it to Primo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks leading by 16. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Seems that Richardson just has a knack for always being in the right place.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And they double up Doncic. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Primo. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Spurs. Roby, he's checked in for Bates Dion. And it's Vassell in for Josh Richardson.
Look at my Treyway, Dinwiddie, and Dorian.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The putback. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. And here.
Dorian is not a center.
Here is Vassell. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Dinwiddie. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket tonight. Vassell with it. In the corner, it's McDermott. Offline with his three. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Cut, play. You just like something magical is going to happen. Okay?
This is what they need to have.
Let's score here and let's go get some stops.
And Greg Popovich put
Hopefully when the PS6 comes out,
to take more action. Let's see if they can get it done.
the TNT integration.
Charge of this game. Don't be passive. Impose your will on the game.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Ntilikina. Green is out there with Wood, and it's Finney-Smith in at the center, locking down the middle.
Fire face with open mouth.
What's wrong?
Spurs trail by 18. Jones looking for an opening.
Thank you.
Dinwiddie with the steal. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Vassell. And the three off target.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Dinwiddie, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Roby to halt the run. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And Wood, the bucket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
And there's your player of the game.
Here's Wesley to the wing on the left. The tray. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Hardy. D right on him. Here's Green. And the layup's good off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Spurs have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes.
3.
Right now. San Antonio
pushing it back.
Again missing. Here's Dallas. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Langford has the open look. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
And, you know, we all know about Jang's high motor. Defensively, you can't just let him float around the glass. You've got to get a body on him.
From deep, Wood slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Wesley, the pass to Bates Diop. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Dallas.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Here's Wesley. There's a good screen. Lets the three fly. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Hardy passes to Kleba. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
Yeah, let that clock run. I don't care.
Personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Now, here's Green. In the corner, Powell with it. They get a hand on it. Now, here's Hardy. Powell down low. He's against Chang.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Bates Diop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for your Spurs, Bates Diop taking 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Mavericks making a change here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Green finds Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Right side Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
Vassell, the pass to Primo. Count the basket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Doncic outside. Powell inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Isaiah Roby.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Here's Primo. From 7, and it's Vassell in the corner. Hardaway with the steal. On the wing, Doncic. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
The 9-foot shot. The shot by Primo, no good. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Now Hardaway. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. Do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Here's Doncic. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you.
Yeah, we need to know all
David,
that.
thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg
Get a hold of loose balls.
This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
And that will conclude this video. I hope y'all enjoyed another win. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Hit that like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And we have another Texas showdown in Houston against the Rockets. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.